The insane story of Mark Chopper Reed, the criminal who became a legend. He claimed to have survived gunfights, kidnappings, torture, and even ordered the removal of his own ears.
Don't saw at it.
I'm trying to be gentle, mate.
You fucking idiot. Rip into it. Slash it off.
Jesus!
The other one.
Chopper, you're not going to get me for this later, are you?
Just get on with it, you fucking fairy. Rip into it.
Fucking Chopper!
Get a screw, would you?
You're fucking bleeding, Chop. Boss, you're bleeding.
Behind the wild stories was a man shaped by violence, paranoia, and Australia's criminal underworld. This is the real story of Mark Chopper. Read Internet, the man who blurred the line between truth and myth. Before he became a best-selling author and cultural figure, Chopper Read was one of Australia's most feared criminals, and one of its most unreliable narrators, Mark Brandon. Read was born in 1954 in Melbourne, Australia. His childhood was marked by instability, violence, and repeated hospital and institution stays by his early teens. He was already running with street gangs. At 15, he was sent to a youth training center, the first of many times he'd be locked away.
I used to really enjoy owning a handgun and discharging that handgun, at people.
Yeah, my old man, he used to get me to hold a table tennis bat. It's a paddle around out like that, and he'd fire at it with a 30-shot Ruger. You go bang, bang, bang in the centre. He'd say, "Bring it up." I'll bring it up. Bang, bang, bang. Bring it up. I'd hold it next to your head. And the gun would be trained it, and he'd go bang, 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 bang. He put half a dozen shots straight for the centre of this paddle. I'm holding it in my head, and he's about 30, 40 feet away. It's a frightening looking thing watching it, because the barrel is looking straight in your face.
I was 5 years old. I was sexually interfered with when I was 5 years old. Afterwards, I pooed my pants. And I walked home with my underpants full of poo. And on the way home, I set fire to some bushland and caused a massive fire. My dad belted me for setting fire to things and for pooing my pants. 5 years old.
Why do you think the kids picked on you?
Well, I don't know. I was born a Seventh-day Adventist, so I couldn't play football. I couldn't play cricket. I couldn't do anything from sunset Friday night to sunset Saturday night. And that's TV, radio, nothing. So I had this come from this weird religion that no one really understood, and they thought I was Jewish.
Do you think that sort of isolated you when you were a kid?
Well, it did. It did when we went to public schools. It did isolate me.
You said that you were an outsider and that you were a lone wolf. Do you reckon that that's kind of flowed through?
Yes, a lone wolf. Outsider, yes, it's flowed through from childhood. It's flowed through into adulthood. My goodness, it is, yes.
And do you still feel that way?
I'm still one out against the world. As soon as I was old enough, I said, I'm not going to church anymore. That's it. And so my old man left the church the moment I bailed out. He said, "Oh, bugger," he said, "I'm not pretending anymore." He said, "If Mark doesn't want to be it, I'm not going to go there either." So my mum divorced him.
Based on that religious...
Yeah.
Was she a hard one?
Yes, very strict Seventh-day Adventist. Oh, she was a hard woman when I was growing up.
What actually led to you being put in the facility?
My mother, I left the Seventh-day Adventist church. My mother felt that if I could be deemed to be insane, I'd still go to heaven. Because God would view me, if I was mentally insane, then I couldn't be held responsible for my own actions. And then leaving the Seventh-day Adventist church, I'd still go to heaven. So she said, well, he hasn't left the church, he's mental. He's gone mental, he's in psychiatric hospital. Yeah?
So what's your view on religion?
Oh, fucking ridiculous. You know, making people pray and, fucking terrifying people about Jesus and God. Oh, ridiculous. Don't rob women, kids, old people, or don't turn your hand on anyone that already hasn't got a criminal record. If they've got a criminal record, you do as you like to them. But don't bother ordinary people, the man in the street. Don't bother the working man. He says, you cause public outrage against you. He says, if you do as you like to a criminal, he says, and no one's going to get upset about it. And I've always stuck to that.
1970s and 80s, Chopper became a major figure in Melbourne's crime scene. He targeted drug dealers, kidnappers, and gangland figures. He often described himself as a standover man, someone who intimidated criminals to steal their money. His reputation grew after multiple shootings and violent clashes. But what made Chopper famous wasn't just the crimes, it was the stories. One of the most infamous claims was that he had a fellow inmate cut off his ears in prison so he could be moved to a safer unit. Whether every detail is true remains debated, like much of his life.
While in Pentridge Prison, Chopper alleges he cut off his own ears in an attempt to be removed from H Division. You don't have ears like Mickey Mouse, that's for sure. Can you tell us what happened to your ears?
You're getting a bit personal there, aren't you? If I shot you in the kneecap, Renee, we're entering Logie territory.
He admitted that some stories were exaggerated. He once said, "Never let the truth get in the way of a good yarn." His mix of humor, brutality, and charisma turned him into a cult figure, but also blurred the line between fact and fiction.
What would motivate you to get involved in that gang war?
Well, I just didn't like the faces of the people of the opposition. They when I arrived in B Division, they seemed to have everything under control. They were making all the home brews and getting all the dope in and organising everything and running around the place like kingpins. And so I thought I'd rectify the situation. And we had some homemade axes made up in the engineer's shop, and it was me and a couple of other friends. I made them wear overcoats, and we had axes up our sleeves, and we went around and dealt with the situation.
So you're not going to get me then, Keithy?
You're not worth doing any more time over here, Meg.
Oh, Keithy, you get off on self-defence. All you got to do is kill me, present me psychiatric records to the court. There's not a jury in the land that will convict you.
While still in prison, Chopper wrote a series of autobiographical books. They became national bestsellers. His writing transformed him from an underworld figure into a public personality, and eventually inspired the 2000 film Chopper, starring Eric Bana.
But seriously, Nev, like, how you holding for cash? I'm a bit bloody broke.
Listen, mate, what are you talking about?
Cash.
There's no cash here. Here, there's no cash, all right? Cash, no. Robbo?
No cash. I'll tell you what. You try getting from where you're sitting to the front door. Because I reckon I could shoot you from where you're sitting to the front door. Because that's about as long as you've got to produce some money for me right now. I'll give you 20 seconds to produce some cash, or I'll fucking shoot you. 1, 2,
I've got no
3,
cash, mate.
4,
I told you I've got no cash.
6,
Listen, you come in,
7,
I fucking
8,
give you drinks.
9,
What's the matter with you?
sit the fuck down.
Listen,
10, 11,
show
12,
some hospitality,
13,
mate. What are you
14,
doing?
15,
Stop with the
16,
fucking counting. What are you
17,
counting for?
18,
Take
19.
it easy. Oh. God. What the fuck are you doing, mate? Jesus Christ, relax. He's not your enemy.
Well, he fucking is now, isn't he?
Get a fucking rag.
Forget the rag, boys. Get the fucking cash, would ya? Bloody frozen. How long's it going to take to defrost that, you idiot?
He's in a bad way, mate.
What's the matter, Neville? Did you burst your bloody appendix or something? You're having a whinge.
Come on, Chopper, we've got to get him to a hospital.
So you took him to the hospital?
No, I didn't take him to the bloody hospital. Now tell me this, right? Why would I shoot a bloke, bang, and then put him in the bloody car and whiz him off to the hospital at 100 miles an hour? It defeats the purpose of having shot him in the first place. What's more, it's bloody insulting. It's bloody insulting. I mean, am I the only bloody standover man in the country who provides a medical plan for some of these characters? Do I look like Mark Brand and Medicare Reid or something?
His fame, Red continued to struggle with violence and legal trouble. In his later years, he attempted to distance himself from crime and focused on writing, painting, and public speaking. In 2013, he died from liver cancer at age 58.
Reid, just days before dying, confessing to killing 4 people.
When I killed Sammy the Turk, that wasn't self-defence. That was outright. Sorry, it shouldn't be swearing, but that was outright murder. I told the armoury squad that night that it was self-defence. I said he grabbed the gun out of the front of my pants, and I grabbed the shotgun out and click, click, click here, and I'll go on bang through the head. And I thought to myself, if anyone believes this story, they got rocks in their head. And next thing you know, the jury would come back and said, not guilty. I didn't go, cheer, cheer. I just dumbfounded as the jury walked out. I'm still looking.
As well as claiming to have murdered fellow gangster Sammy the Turk, he also said he was responsible for the deaths of Desmond Costello, an influential union member, a paedophile named Reginald Isaacs, and motorbike gang leader Sidney Michael Collins. The interview with Australian Channel 9 Network's 60 Minutes programme took place at Pentridge Prison in Melbourne just before Reid passed away on the 9th of October.
What does it feel like to kill someone?
Didn't feel anything at all. Nothing. What do you expect me to say?
Was Chopper Red a criminal mastermind or a master storyteller? The truth may never be fully known, but one thing is certain. No figure in Australia's criminal history left a legacy quite like his. Was Chopper a psychopath? Let me know in the comments.
He's even tried to remove some of these tattoos with a blowtorch himself. The blowtorch was also his preferred instrument of torture.
It's reasonably easy. He just takes a flame, a foot, take the shoe off, give it a tickle. Like me to show you?
I'd prefer it if you explained it. In his heyday in the Melbourne criminal underworld, Chopper played Russian roulette with a loaded gun for fun and money. And when I told Chopper I thought he was a sociopath...
Not a sociopath at all. Nothing wrong with me.